the what if analysis. It might be possible that some of you have already used what if analysis features. So what if analysis is available in the data tab. And when you click on the data tab, you will be seeing what if analysis features, which consist of three wonderful features called scenario manager, goal seek, and data table. And one by one, I will try to explain from very basic and that how we can utilize these analysis features in our reports or models. So first, let me quickly start what if analysis is all about. So what if analysis is basically involves asking questions of the type like what if values changes, and we can use this every day by those professionals or the students who are involved in data analysis and their decision making. Something like what will be our profit if our sales increases, or what will be the future value of an investment. But if we increase the annual deposits. So these are some of the common examples of what if questions, and the flexible nature of the spreadsheet made them ideal for carrying out what if analysis, and Excel provides a number of tools to simplify the process of dynamic models. So I have seen a lot of professionals of mainly from the financial background or some other backgrounds, they use what if analysis day in day out in the models. So we will be starting first with the goal seek. And if you are not familiar with goal seek, let me introduce what the goal seek is all about. If you have already know the result, why? If you know what kind of result you require and want to determine the value that will achieve this result, you can use the goal seek feature. So when setting up a worksheet to use a goal seek, you need to have a formula. And I will tell you what is going right on your screen. And you can see. So we need a formula in one cell, and the variable for the formula whose value we want to find, right? And so you have a formula, but of course we can manipulate one variable so that at a time others will remain the constant. And let us begin with the example first. Okay, I have two examples. The first one is, for example, we are getting a loan of 1 lakh rupees and the interest rate is 12%. And the time period is in years, which is 5 years. So first we need to drive a monthly payment, that how much will be paid to a bank in order to return the loan which we are acquiring today as a present value of 1 lakh rupees for getting the monthly payment via the Excel function. We can use the PMT function, which returns the monthly payments. So this means that if you can look at the function syntax and the argument of this function, the date should be monthly basis. The number of periods should be monthly basis because the PMT function derives the monthly payments, not the quarterly or the yearly. So if we have an annual rate of annual time period, we need to convert it into a monthly rate. So for the rate, I have the cell which is called the B4. I will divide it by 12 because I need to make sure that this rate is on a monthly basis. Next function argument is the number of periods we have. So we have 5 years altogether and I want to convert it into a monthly basis. So I will be multiplying it by 12. And last but not the least, the present value. The present value is the loan amount which we are taking today from the bank. And when I close this bracket, I will get the monthly payment information that I need to pay rupees 2224 every month to make sure that in the next 5 years with an interest of 12%, I can repay the loan of 1 lakh rupees. So this is a simple function to drive the monthly payments. It is a financial function, okay? But how the goal seek comes in? Let me tell you what one by one. So we find out that if you take 1 lakh rupees 12% for 5 years, we need to pay 2224, right? But a condition is that we can't pay 2224. We can pay, let's suppose, 5500 as a monthly payment. So we know what is our goal. We know the answer first, but we don't know how many times I will change the loan amount to get the monthly payment to 1500. Exactly. So I tried to do some guesses on the data, like I will change the loan amount and it shrinks down to 2000. Further, I will decrease the loan amount, it further goes to 1700. But at this point of time, I'm not sure how I know my goal, which is 1500. I know my goal, which is 1500, but I don't know how many steps would it require to get to that goal. So goal seek comes handy and we can quickly within seconds find out the answer with the certain valuables. Okay. So what our goal was to make the monthly payment to the 1500, right? And we don't know the steps to reduce the loan amount. So what we can do is we will go and take help from the what if analysis goal seek feature. So I will click on the goal seek features and this is very simple. Try to understand it. We have three fields. Number one field is set sale. So we need to set the sale of monthly payment, which is in B6 to negative 1500. Why negative 1500? Because it is a cash outflow. So whenever cash is going, it is shown in the negative, right? So it is a cash outflow. We need to set B6 to negative 1500 by changing cell. So we will define which variable we need to change. So we are more interested to change the loan amount. To set the goal to 1500 is a monthly payment. So when I press OK, so you can see that within few seconds I got my new loan amount, which is 67,433 if I pay 1500 as a monthly payment, right? For example, if you pay more. For example, if you can pay 3000 as your monthly payment and you want to know how much loan you can acquire from a bank, so you can also do this via goal seek feature. Same method. We will go to what if analysis, click on goal seek. See now you need to set the values to 3000 and we will pick a variable which is the loan amount, and in our case the cell is B3. So very quickly it gives us the accurate amount, which is 1,34,865. So that we can pay monthly payment as a 3000 for the next 5 years or on 12% interest. Okay. So this was the first example of go seek. In this situation we know our goal, but we don't know how many guesses we have to make. That's why we use this what if analysis tool. Now go seek example number 2. So now in the example number 2, we have quantity of books, which is 150. We have 150 books. Selling price, definitely we want to sell these books. So the selling price is 200, cost is 140 per unit, and we need to calculate profit first. So calculating a profit is not a big deal. It is a simple mathematical equation. We need to first sum of the selling price and then minus the costing of all the books. So let me write a formula here. What I will do, I will select the selling price, which is 200, F4 multiplying it with the books quantity, okay, and then minus. But the cost of per unit is 140, which is in F5 multiplying it with the quantity of books. I will get the profit of 9,000. So after selling 150 books at the unit price of 200, I can get a profit of 9,000. Now I think that the profit is very, very less and I need to increase the profit. So my goal is that I need to profit of 13,000. So in this case, we know our goal, but we don't know that how many guesses we need to make sure that we need to change our variable, which is the selling price. So we will take the help of goal seek here. So what we will do, we will go to the what if analysis, we will see, and we need to set cell F6 to the value which is 13,000, which is a goal we have identified. And we will pick a cell as a variable by changing it. So we will pick a cell price of per unit. And you can see that if we sell the book in at rupees 200 to 26, so we can get an ultimate profit of 13,000, right? So this is how you can use the goal seek in your report or any kind of situation where you, when you know your target, but you don't know how many guesses you need to perform in one variable. Okay. Thank you.